Welcome to the Destination Destiny podcast. I'm your host, Bumiati B, and this podcast was designed for the person that is ready to step out their comfort zone and dream big. This podcast will inspire you and empower you to live a life where you will empower others and impact many lives. So welcome to this journey. I want you to sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. The destination is destiny. Welcome to episode 5 of the Destination Destiny podcast. Wow, we're halfway through season 1. I hope that you all have been empowered, transformed, and encouraged to live this life of destiny. Today's episode is titled Relationships Matter. Who are your friends? Last episode we spoke about the importance of mentorship, how to value a mentor, how to find a mentor. Today we're going to also speak about friendship. Friendship is so key in this journey of destiny, and we can never undermine the importance of the right friendships. When I was growing up, I really didn't regard friendships. I didn't think they were important. I experienced my parents being hurt by people that called them friends, and for me, I felt like friendships were a scam. So as a young child, you can describe me as a loner. I just liked my own company. I like to be in my own space, in my own room, and just daydream about better days to come. But as I went on in life, I discovered the importance of friendships. And when I began to embrace the idea of having the right friendships, it really changed my journey. It really helped me along the way. So don't be a loner. Life is truly better with the right friends. And for you to fulfill your destiny, you need a number of friendships, key relationships. You need a number of key relationships along the way. You need to definitely have people that are in your inner circle, people that are close to you, that are dear to you. Some people might call them their ride or die. People that you can entrust your deep moments with, your deep dreams with, your deep desires with. You need these people who are your core friends, who can encourage you and hold you accountable during this journey. One way to truly become a person that fulfills your destiny is to be accountable. And you need an accountability system. You need a support system. And this will help you. You need people to remind you that, hey, you said you're going to do A, B, and C. And you need people to drive you and to push you. And that has truly helped me, having people that hold me accountable across the board. So you need to learn how to find your inner circle. This is so key because your inner circle is not just anybody. It's people that you strategically choose as God leads you to. It's very important to choose your friends wisely. You cannot afford to have toxic relationships around you. You cannot afford to have friends around you that are trying to compete against you. People that don't truly love you. People are just around you for what you can offer them, what you can give them, or your giftings or your money. But you need the right people that would bring value to you and vice versa. You need destiny friends. You need people that can influence you positively, and you can also do the same for them. So it's so key to understand that this is important. Many people might have been through some tough times in the past where they were hurt or just disappointed about friendship, and they just canceled friends altogether. But today I want to encourage you to have a rethink and embrace this idea of having the right friends, because they truly make a difference. I remember a season in my life where I was just going through a phase of trying to figure out what's next, after getting my bachelor's degree, and there were so many things going on. And in that season, God sent to me a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have spoken to her if she didn't come and introduce herself to me at the place we are located, and vice versa. She was someone that used to keep to herself. But in that season, because she was there for me and I opened up to that friendship instead of putting up a defense wall, and we were able to navigate life together. She would remind me of things that I've said I was going to do. She would remind me to, live a life that was worthy of emulation. And that's why it was such an amazing time in my life. I will never forget those moments, because without her, I don't think I would have made it. So you must understand that you have to have the right people. The right people in your corner, having the right people in your corner is actually an asset. Having people in your life is not a liability. It becomes a liability when they're not right for you, and when maybe they're not in the right season. But having the right people in your life are actually assets. And when you determine, when you begin to think about who will be a part of your inner circle, you must be able to identify what you can do for them and what they can do for you. It's not that you're trying to use one another, but you must be able to invest value into their lives and vice versa. Relationships become more, fulfilling when you both are being enhanced by that relationship. Your inner circle, you must also have people that are not only are just on your level of, this journey, but those that are wiser, those that have more experience, that can pull you up. You know, you don't need to be the wisest person in your inner circle. If that is the case, you won't grow, and you'll see that you're giving more to people than getting receiving from them. You also need to have these people in your circle that have done things, great feats, and that they can inspire you to do the same. You must understand that in this journey of fulfilling our purposes, we are children of God, right? Everyone that truly wants to fulfill a God given person is a bona fide child of God. And in this, the way that God created us as his children is that we have siblings. He's our father and we have siblings, and we must embrace our siblings. We must love up on them. So you also must understand that the vision that you have been given, sometimes the reason why it feels overwhelming, why it might scare you, is because it's too big for you to try to fulfill it by yourself. Don't try this visionary journey by yourself. You will burn out. You will wear out. You need that support system. You need those people to hold you tight when things are going on. And the truth is that if you believe that you can do this life by yourself, is actually a form of pride. So you must humble yourself. You must be able to let the right people in so they can do what God has, destined for them to do in your life. Sometimes people struggle because they feel like they always have some kind of suspicion against other people. They always feel like people can never do any good for them. But as a visionary, you must have the right people. You must have the core. You must have that people to encourage you, inspire you, lift you, pray with you, and for you along the journey. And the truth is, in order for you to have the right people, must be the right person, because you are what you attract. So if you want to attract the right people, you have to be someone that is approachable, someone that's friendly, someone that is warm, someone that will attract the right people for the job. And that is so, so key. You don't want innocent people to pay for the mistakes, the hurts, and the disappointments of others. So be open-minded. If God leads you to the right friends, he's not going to make a mistake. He's not going to lead you to people that will harm you. Of course, some people might, in friendships or relationships, there might be some tough times. You might have some disagreements. But when you understand the reason for why they're in your life, you'll be able to overcome those disagreements much more easily. You must understand that this vision, this life is, you have an end goal, which is impacting the world, meeting the needs of others, providing solutions for others. And you need cheerleaders along the way. You need people who will keep you going when the going gets tough. Your inner circle can also help you to shine the light on your blind spots. They will keep it real with you and let you know that, hey, you need to fix this. You need to change this. And everybody needs people like that in their circle. The interesting thing about destiny friendships or relationships is that the people that you are led to might not always look like for the people for the job. They might feel like there's some people that might come to discourage you or distract you. But if you lean in and you allow God to tell you the purpose for why why he sent them to you, you'll be able to get the most out of that relationship. Also, with these inner circle and destiny relationships, you must also understand that age is nothing but a number. Don't let your relationships be limited because of the age of someone. They can be older, they can be younger. But the point is, there's something that they have to add to your life. There's something that they have, a need that they have to meet in your life. And to end this episode, we must understand the importance of the fact that when we have the right friendships, we don't compete against one another. but we have come to compete one another and join forces to ensure that we all collectively do great things. We all collectively get to that destination of fulfilling destiny. Thank you so much for joining today's episode. Please remember that friends matter. In short, to have that inner circle. Maybe you might have a friend that you guys had a disagreement, you had a fallout. I want you to rethink that relationship. I want you guys to make up and get back to fulfilling that goal. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.